Alright, what's up? It's Black Beartic here. This is well, it's an update. I haven't really touched base with y'all in a while. You also probably noticed I haven't actually really done much in a while. And I'm here to kind of explain what's up with that. I'm also here to explain that, I am doing this video from my new laptop. I did have to get a new laptop. My other laptop is basically just dying. Like, there are just many things that are causing it to just kind of like, die. The fan is rattling very badly. Computer is getting slower, which means the motherboard might be dying. The Wi-Fi just, if I'm connected to a wireless, um, if I'm connected to like a wireless internet, it will sometimes just disconnect for no reason. Um, and then the thing that isn't relevant now, but was before, if I have, basically my Ethernet cable, if you bump it at all, it would disconnect. And not even just bumping it, just moving it slightly would disconnect it. After getting my new laptop, I realized that was actually a problem with my old laptop and not my Ethernet cable. But obviously, I think I did need to get a new Ethernet cable anyway a while back because there was a lot of problems with Rivals specifically. Rivals Aether 2, I should say. That was coming up. I also think Rivals Aether 2 was running very poorly on my laptop. Um, which admittedly has been a reason why I've just kind of stayed away from Rivals, I'll be honest. I've had fun playing at locals, but I haven't like played outside of it, mostly because of that fact. And I thought it was just Rivals just not being good, like framerate rise online. But turns out, I think my computer's just dying breaths have just made Rivals like not suitable to play on it. I do have Rivals installed on my new laptop. I haven't really tested it much. I tested my controller and stuff, but I haven't like tested it or anything. So we'll see about that. I haven't, but yeah, that's kind of my reasons for being away from Rivals. Um, as you can tell, I've been playing Unite still. Um, I've honestly the only thing that's really been keeping me playing recently has been the urge to play um three particular mons with the new items: Metagross, Scizor, and Lucario. I actually did a solo session yesterday on my own while I was watching some two streamers that were co-streaming also play, and I did really good. Haven't played Scizor in ages, and I just miss the feeling of just not dying and just being just like self-sustained and just never dying. Um, I still don't know if Scizor is really that good. I will say the new items really help it though. To where at least on ladder, I think it's a decent mon, but I still think it's pretty ass and competitive because it's like you would rather just have a speedster with like, because with Scizor and Metagross specifically, I play Attack Weight, Excel Bracer, and I think Weakness Policy. Um, so yeah, basically just maximum benefits from all three, and they both are like really good. Metagross was already good even in competitive, so it's not like it got worse or anything. Like it's genuinely a lot better too. Scizor is probably not going to be played in competitive that often. But I think it's pretty good now on ladder if you're good at them on. So there's also that. I haven't played Luca yet, but I mean Luca's always been like a carry pick for me, so I don't really have to like the urge to play Luca isn't like as high because I have had streams where I've literally played Luca only. Um, you might also kind of wonder why I sound kind of out of it right now. Um, it's cause recently I just haven't felt the interest to really do anything. Like, feels like I'm going back into that mode where I just don't want to do anything. I don't feel like really having any aspirations. I'm just kind of like lollygagging about. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel very... I don't know, I haven't really felt like playing games. I've played the only reason I've really played Unite recently is because people keep hitting me up for it. And it's like, well, I like playing with friends, right? So I'm going to probably get on the game. Unless I am just like in a very foul mood towards Unite, which hasn't been the case at all recently. And while I've had fun with the sessions, it's also just like, afterwards, it's just like, do I actually want to play this game? Like, right now? Like, and the answer is like, it's not as simple as it sounds. Like, you would think, well, if you're saying that, it's probably like, no, right? But no, it's like, I kinda do want to play. Like, yesterday I only got on because I had a very big itch to play Metagross with the new items. And actually, like, get good with Metagross again, because I used to play Metagross a lot, and then I stopped. Mostly because, well, part of it, I think, is because I just didn't know how to use Metagross properly. Like, I only really knew how to use him when he was broken. So I wanted to give him another try since I've actually improved my game a bit. And yeah, he's really fun. Like, it was actually addicting. I had a positive, I went like 8 and 5 yesterday, so yeah, I was on for like 2.5 hours. Granted, again, I was also watching a stream that, two streamers that are like co-streaming that I frequent often. So it wasn't like I was just like playing Unite solo, like just staring at the screen. Like, I was listening to them and typing in their chat and stuff between games. Like, it was actually fun. But at the same time, before that itch, I was kind of just like, alright. And I think it's partially because I'm starting to again think about my future. Um, if you remember in my last like update, I did talk about what I do want to accomplish this year. And so far, it's, let's see, how do it's going okay, but the progress is way slower. I still can't say I have worked on myself as much as I should. I can't say I have worked on myself a bit. There are some things I have improved on. I won't talk about, but I have improved. Maybe not to the standard that I want yet, but I am getting there. But it hasn't been as much as I want. And I still kind of feel like I'm in that situation where it's like, I don't feel like anything's getting done. Even though there is things getting done. Like, if you remember, I also said I was trying to get my mother back up and going. And her appointments are going well. Like, we have pretty much confirmed, we have secured getting a socket fitting for prosthetic and getting her into therapy. Like, actually this time. Unfortunately, her appointment, well, I think last week got canceled and moved to the end of April because they weren't able to get the socket yet, probably because of like, busyness and stuff. Like, I mean, they have other patients and stuff. We've dealt with that in the past, so it's no big deal. It's just, it's also getting close to like my birth month, so it's like I kind of want to like, I want to have some things accomplished, but I mean, I have to take time. Like, I'm literally giving myself like pretty much over a year at this point to like get everything situated around here. There are some things that I need to take care of around the house that I still have not, and it's a little kind of irks me to say that, but like I've just had things to do. Like I also have to like kind of remember, like I have to kind of like remind myself that if I really want to get things done, I have to kind of like lock in. But that comes to another point where I've been trying to do stuff regarding my grandpa's old truck that we gave away. We are trying to get a title for it. Should be easy, right? Nope. He had a lien on it, right? Should be easy to like, call it, because the lien was taken over by Chase, which is his bank, right? So you'd think it'd just be as easy as getting a lien release from like the Courts of Evi services from Chase, right? Which we did twice, actually. And then guess what? The problem now is that the Chase isn't on the subsidiaries page I mean, Chase doesn't have the lead holder on the subsidiaries page. They have a long list of subsidiaries that they say they've taken over for. Despite taking over for the one that my grandpa has, it was not on the page. So I've wasted 2 trips to the BMV, basically, and them telling, well, that lien holder isn't on the page, so we can't do anything about it. Why you say 2 trips? Well, the first time we went up there, we got a paper in the mail that I thought was a lien release, because I've never done this. Because remember, I paid for my car in full, so I've never had to deal with like any of this, right? So we went up there. The paper that I thought was the lien release was not actually a lien release. So I wasted like 2.5 hours out because I went to the dealership too, and they had to explain to me that it was not a lien release form. The BMV technically did, but they did it in such a roundabout and poor way that I just didn't understand. Went to the dealership, they told me that it was not a lien release form and that we should have gotten something that, you know, with the subsidiaries pages on it, right? The actual lien release form. Apparently we had that, and for some reason I guess we just didn't keep the two together, so that was great. But that one was under my aunt's name, which I had to help me to get the first one. They wouldn't have been able to do anything anyway because it was under her name and not my grandpa's. My grandpa's got his copy in the mail, but guess what? Since the said company is on the subsidiaries list, we can't do anything. So now I need to probably go up to the dealership again and ask them what I should be doing. We're getting closer, but it's also just like, it's such a pain because like, this was the only vehicle my grandpa's ever owned that had a lien on it. And the lien holder is a company that literally no longer exists and went bankrupt in like 2003 or something. Like, it's so irritating because it's like, we need to get this done, I know, but it's like, every little thing is just being thrown at me while doing this. Like, everything that can possibly go wrong is going wrong, and it's making me want to just drop this altogether, but it's like, I can't, because the person that has the truck now keeps asking for the title, and it's just like, well, it's either just, like, eventually I have to, like, commit to this, so I'm trying to get him. We're going to take him up to the dealership sometime this week when I have time, if not, at the latest, like, next week or something. Figure out what we need to do. I have an idea of what needs to happen, but I'm not going to say anything. I want to see if this is actually, like, I want to see if I'm going to actually have to take that call or not. But yeah, so yeah, it's been tiring, but we're getting closer. Issue is doing this is cutting into like, but I mean, I'm not really mad about it, especially because the day I wasted like 2.5 hours out, we had the power outage from the heavy storms from the night before. If y'all live in India, y'all remember the like thunderstorms and stuff. Yeah, like those, like, the minute the wind kicked up, our power went out. Our power came back around like 11:30 that morning, which was like half an hour before I came home, so. I mean, all things considered, I guess it kind of like works out, because, I mean, I didn't have anything else to do. So yeah, all that aside. So it's kind of cutting into stuff I want to do, but I mean, I just have to suck it up and lock in, I guess. So there's that. Like, and other IRL things I haven't really done, like, realistically, like, I've been thinking about things I might want to try doing, other hobbies, I just can't think of anything right now, like, it's something that always eats at me, mostly because I have my, like, best buds and stuff, they're, like, all of them are, like, doing something that, like, maybe not like a career, but like a hobby, like something that's like long term for them to work on that they have put like a lot of time into. And it's really cool to see that, but it's also just like sometimes it's a reminder that I have yet to really come up with anything like that I would want to do, like, and it's just like, I don't know, my interest. The reality of it is, despite many things changing for me between this year and last year, there's one thing that's changed that's kind of stayed the same, and it's like, it's the fact that I just don't, I don't know, like, I don't like I just have these times where I don't really know what to do. But it's also it's not only that I don't know what to do, because that's fine, alright? Like not everybody's gonna know what they want to do in life and what. My issue also is that I'm starting to lose interest in a lot of stuff I do as well. Like I said, I've only really been playing Unite because people have been hitting me up, with the exception of yesterday where I just had a really big itch to play a character that I used to play a lot. And I mean, it settled the itch, but it's also like, okay, now what? Because I didn't get on today, because it's like, well, my itch is satisfied. And I already said I probably just wasn't going to get on until Raichu releases Thursday, most likely. Like, there's a chance I could play tomorrow, but like, I'm not holding much. Like, I'm not. Is that something that I'm like completely like sold on? Like, unless if I get hit up tomorrow, maybe so. Tomorrow being Wednesday, because I'm doing this Tuesday night. It's about to be Wednesday right now. It's actually 1 minute till midnight. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. Like, it's just, I'm just back into that like rut where it's just like I don't feel like doing anything. Like, I don't really know why. I guess it's because I don't know what I really want to do. I talked about something, I don't know if I actually talked about this last video, but I talked about how I kind of wanted to like, if I didn't talk about it last video, I want to talk about something that it was probably the one bit of passion I think I have had in a while, and the passion is gone now, because the thing that I had in mind is that I kind of wanted to play Unite like for real. I don't mean like the shitty ass laddering or whatever, right? Like this basic laddering that I'm just mauling at daily. I mean like get a stack of 5 people, start playing in tournaments, or like playing 5 stacks. Like, and I mean like often, like not just like once in a blue moon, right? Like I mean this like after like actual 5 stacking. Because I want to see how like Unite is when it's played as it's at its peak, right? Like, and I know my buddies are probably gonna hear me say this and just be like, well, we want a 5 stack, and it's like, I know that, but it's also like I don't want to force y'all to play a dog shit game and take away from y'all actually doing like fun hobbies, right? Which is why I don't like. That's why I haven't really asked people to 5 stack or anything anymore. Like, I'm just kind of like, well, they're doing actual fun things. Like, I don't want to just like drag them out of it, right? Like, yeah, playing with friends and all, but it's like, it's also like schedules are like conflicting and stuff. Like it's not even just for Unite either. It's just like in general, like, yeah, it's like I mean, we like struggled to like set up Lethal Company for like the first time, and we haven't played it again since, like, mostly because we've just like it's like we're adults, like we're busy, like sometimes we're just busy doing things, like, and there's nothing we can really do about that, right? Like it's just like that. Now notice how I said I did have that mentality, like I wanted to like, but now I've come across a realization that I just don't think Unite's gonna survive. Like, I think this game is actually just like a dead man's walking right now. Like, I genuinely think this game is dead man's walking. Initially, I said that when Worlds comes around next year, my plan was to get a Spectre's class and go, no matter what. Whether it be solo or with friends, right? Now, I'm starting to wonder if it will even last until next year. I had given Unite 2 to 3 years before it dies, with the rate it's going. Recently, I think it might die. It might not even make it till next year. At best, it makes it to exactly Worlds and then it just dies off completely. Like, it's, I don't know. Like, I've started to come to this realization. And part of the reason I wanted the 5 stack was because I genuinely kind of wanted to get, like, really good at the game. Like you might yeah, it's odd that Unite is the game of my choice and not something like Smash or Rivals, right? But I'll be honest, like, I think I've just done my due diligence in platform fighters. Like, there was a time where I locked in, and there was a time where I literally proved that I could hang with this. People that beat people that were actually better than me. I proved that. And even now in Rivals, kind of the same thing is happening where I'm getting close to beating people that I think are a lot better than me because, I don't know, I guess I just have that natural innate talent of just adapting over time. Well, my only downside is that I just don't grind the game. And I'm gonna be real, Rivals is not a game I really care to grind right now. Like, unless you hit me up to play the game, I'm not probably gonna get on my own. And even then, I'm probably just gonna be playing it just because, you know, playing it just to play with friends, but like, I'm just probably not getting on the game on my own to like grind the game. Like I think I've hit that point where I just understand that Unite is probably the only game where I actually genuinely wanted to like grind, and Timmy just kicked the game in the hole so much that it doesn't even matter at this point. Like it's just, I don't think this game is sustainable, which means now I no longer have something I am passionate towards anymore. And realistically at this point, like if the game dies, that's just how it is. But like I don't see myself getting into another game to grind. Like I'm at that point in life where if I really wanted to competitively game, I probably should have done it when I was like 5 years younger or whatever, right? But you know, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not saying that I can't become competitive. Like something like LG has like people that are like older than me on their team. They also have some youngins, of course, but like they have. Like, I'm talking about Unite LG, by the way. Like they have people that are about my age or older. They have people that are way younger than me. It's not that I can't become good because I'm old. It's more just like the passion to do so now is just kind of gone for any other game. Unite was literally the only game that was like, oh, man, I actually might want to play this, like, legitimately, right? But, like, you know, that's just how it is. Like, I don't know. So, yeah, passion is kind of just, like, waning again, unfortunately. But that's just how it is. Um, but yeah, besides that, like, I don't know. Like, more positive note, though, more positive note, however, I do kinda want to, like, so we know the Switch 2 is coming out. Switch 2 is coming out, right? Like, yeah, the Switch 2 is coming out in June, literally like a week after my birthday. So, I am going to obviously be playing like a lot of Mario Kart, right? And I honestly do think that this will be a time for me to like do something fresh again, since I haven't really like I haven't done Mario Kart content in like forever, right? I actually have something to look forward to now. There are also some games that my buddies want me to play. Buddies want me to play Xenoblade. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it. I'll be honest. It just kind of depends on how I feel after like the first chapter. I mean, they said they wanted me to stream like the first chapter or whatever, but like, I don't know. I'll see. They want me to do Path of Pain and Hollow Knight since Silksong has finally been like announced to the degree of like when it's gonna come out. And I did say I would. I mean, I jokingly said it, but like I might as well do it. Kind of just like a warm up to do Path of Pain. I'm still debating on when I want to actually start trying to like warm up for that again. Obviously, Path of Pain is a lot of trial and error, but like I kind of want to just at least get myself to the point where it's just like, oh, at least I can get the platforming down. I just have to time things right. Because right now I haven't played Hollow Knight since like last year, I don't think, and it was or maybe even longer. It was exclusively to Ascendant's. It was actually no, it was like I think it was like 2 years ago. Because it was to do Pure Vessel Ascendant mode, and Radiant Nightmare King Grim, which is my favorite fight in the game. So, of course, I was going to do Nightmare King on a Radiant difficulty, which, if you don't remember, I can't get hit during that. So, I did do both. I'm not touching the Radiance in any way. I don't really like that fight. The theme is awesome. I just don't like the fight that much. So, I'm not doing anything special with that. Path of Pain will probably be my last thing I ever do in Hollow Knight. So, there's that. Realistically, I could also play through the game. Something I am considering doing is playing through the game again. Probably not do the Pantheons this time, but just do like a full playthrough of the game, and then just immediately do Path of Pain after I do the Radiance, just because the normal Radiance, because it's just like, well, at that point I'm gonna be warmed up. But I don't know yet, because that means I have to get Hollow Knight again and play. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I just feel like playing through another game right now. But yeah. So Xenoblade and Path of Pain are things that I'm going to need to do. I'm hoping I kind of get out of this funk before next month though, because like I don't want to go into either like kind of like disinterested. But yeah. So Switch 2 is probably going to be the most exciting thing for me. Sorry about that. Most exciting thing for me in the coming months. And I think is that all I want to talk about? I guess yeah, just like my general like interest towards things is just kind of like not there right now. Like, I'll be honest. I'm hoping this is just kind of like a seasonal thing, but like I'm also really like having some like doomer thoughts sometimes, just kind of like, what if I am always stuck in this like situation where I can't actually like explore, right? Like, because that's how I felt for like the last few years. And it's funny because now that I'm like taking steps towards the, like being freer, it feels like things are just slapping me in the way to make things way harder, and it's just like, bro, like I just want things to go smoothly so that when 2026 rolls around, I can actually just like do what I want, like just for 1 year. Like I'm like keep in mind, 2026, I'll be 29. Like I will be literally, I'm literally turning 29, and literally like a month and a half, right? Like 2026 is the year that I will be turning 30. When I go to Worlds, if everything pans out, I will be 30 years old when I go to Worlds next year, because Worlds is usually like in like summertime, or like it's usually like in August, so that will be past my birthday. So I will have had 2 birthdays pass before Worlds comes next year. It would be nice to start my 30s as a person that actually has a passion for something, a hobby he can go to, and just like being able to like explore the world like I want. That is like, if there is one thing that has not changed for me, is that I do want to explore the world. I'm incapable of exploring the world right now. So it's like, I don't know. Something I'm also hoping from exploring the world is maybe finding a passion that I actually want to stick to, or gaining a newfound drive to go back to stuff that I used to do. Like video, like I mean, I'm making a video right now, right? I do have a new laptop, so I realistically could get back into video editing if I really wanted to. I'm not saying I will right now, but it's just a thought. Like, I nose this thing running because I think I swallowed water the wrong way. But yeah, it's just a yeah, like this video is just a lot of yapping. You know, like you're probably used to this. It's probably gonna be shorter though. Like I'm not aiming to make it like an hour like usual. Like we're already at the like 30-minute mark, so I probably won't go too much longer. But I just kind of want you to understand like how I've been feeling and why I feel I might seem like dejected from things right now, like, and just like disinterested. Like it's just, I don't know, like nothing like none of the games I really play like interest me to that degree. Unite, ironically, is like the most interest I've had in anything right now. Pokemon, I mean, I already said I'm most likely not playing VGC again until Champions comes out, which probably won't be until next year. I just don't have interest in any of the restricted formats. I just don't think they're that. I think there are just certain mons in those formats that just make the format way worse than it probably could be. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, we saw like Regulation G had some really cool teams, but it also just had some mons in it that just I just think make the format way worse. Like I just like maybe I'm just a scrub, but like that's just how I feel about it. Regulation I don't think is going to change that much. Like, we'll probably see some pretty cool restricted duels, but like, it's not going to be enough to make me want to actually just like delve in and try to grind. Like, I don't care about that. I think my time to grind not Unite, grind VGC will be when Champions comes back. Because that's probably, because that's a possible new era of like multiplayer Pokemon. And I'm all down for that. So, um, yeah, like, yeah, that's my thing. Yu-Gi-Oh is Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. Like Yu-Gi-Oh is like one of those games where it's like I get support for something I want, maybe like once or twice a year, and then I'm just like all in on Yu-Gi-Oh for like anywhere between like a week to like a month, and then I just stop playing again. I'm currently in that place, mindset of just not playing. Um, there have been a couple of decks that I've wanted to try, but I just the interest like I just don't have any interest of just building a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh deck. I'll be completely honest with you. If someone made the deck for me and told me like, hey, can you test this? I would probably test it, but like I don't feel like making a deck on my own completely. That's for sure. So it's like it's just kind of funny. Like a lot of the thing, and then Mario Kart, I'm literally just not playing until World comes out. Like I have no interest in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe anymore. No, most people don't. Some people are playing it as like a warm-up for World. I might do that, maybe like a couple days before World comes out. But like truthfully, I don't know. Like I might do like one final set, like maybe a day, like depending on when World. I forgot what day World drops. But possibly like the weekend before, have like a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe send-off party, where we just do my custom rule sets like the entire night, basically, or not the entire night, but like for a few hours. Like that's what I'm considering doing, but I don't know yet. That's like a TBH or I don't know. That's like a to be of I can't even think of the word, bro. It's to be decided. Like I don't know if I'm gonna do that. And I don't really play anything else. Like what I really like. People always ask like why do I play Unite? Mostly it's just because it's like the only game I actually feel like playing. And the sad thing is the game's not even that good. Like it could be good, but like and like and that's kind of just the thing too. Like like Unite being the one game that I've actually had passion towards kind of tells you how much I kind of want the game to be good very badly, so I can actually just be like, hey, I want to full-time this game, mostly, and put effort into it, right? Like, it's like the first time that I've wanted to put effort into something, but like, Timmy keeps fumbling the bag. Like, yeah, they've gotten better, but like, they took 3 years to actually like start making improvements, and even then it's like the game still isn't like amazing. Like the patches aren't like that crazy. The only thing that has been consistently better now is like the character releases being like literally every once a month, right? But like I'm gonna be completely honest, like if they don't change the structure, like the player base is literally dying. Like I cannot defend that, like, because they caused that to happen. They put so much time in the Chinese version, a version of the game that even the Chinese themselves don't like. Now, like, they're 3 years behind. We're done. We're already sick of it. And it's like, bro, like, all y'all had to do was just split evenly. But no, you doubled down on the game that nobody really is playing, and then you end up making a game like not only does the Chinese version not the Chinese version is not really well received from what I've seen. Like, I would argue 500 point mode over here as a casual mode is better than 500 point mode as the main game mode in the Chinese version, right? Like, it's crazy. It's just crazy to me. Like, why, so y'all put all that time into it, and for what? Why? Like, I'm just so confused. Like, cause now we're like 3 years behind, and y'all are like, y'all fucked it up. Like most of the player base that we had is gone now. Like, you see the issue? Like, it's like I don't know. That's why I don't really have much faith. Like, I think the sad thing is if Unite truly dies, I'm not gonna find a complementary MOBA to replace it, right? Like, I'm not gonna start playing League or whatever. That's just it for me in MOBAs until either another version of Pokemon Unite comes out that might be better managed, or like that's just it for me in MOBAs. Like, that's just how it is. Like, I don't want to play League. I want to play Unite. And if Unite's not good, I'm not going to find a substitute because that doesn't exist really. Like, I'm just going to stop playing MOBAs. And it'll probably be, and this time I probably will just stop playing team games as a whole because it would have been the second team game I've played that's just gone downhill over time. Like, I'm not playing flipping hot potato with team games. Like, I want to stay with one. Nah, that's just how it is. Like, I want to stay with one. If I'm going to be addicted to a game, I want to stay with that game. I'm not trying to find another game to get addicted to. Because if the same shit happens, I'm gonna be mad. And I'm just like, I hate saying this, but I am too old to be just wasting time on games that are just not gonna have enough, like, value in the long run, right? Like, it's just, I don't want to play hot potato. Like, I don't feel like I have that kind of time to be playing hot potato with games. Like, that's just how it is, honestly, though. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna hope that Unite makes a comeback, but at this point, I'm not holding my breath. I'm like fully expecting it to just kind of like fizzle out, and that'll just be the end of it. I know I said I didn't want this to become like close to an hour, but now I'm just like coming up with new topics to talk about because it's like, because now this leads into something else that I've been feeling. Not only just being disinterested in games, but just like online as a whole. Like, I don't know, like I just don't really feel like being online. Like, I might genuinely just make a hiatus, or make an attempt at a hiatus at some point, and just see what I do. Like, I feel like I'm so like attached to the internet now that I don't really know how to function without it, right? Like it's just one of those like really weird things where it's just like it's just one of those weird things where it's just like, if I were to just take a random hiatus from the net for like, I'd say even like 2 days, like start small and just be like 2 days, what would I do? And I mean like social media mostly, like, right? Like, I can, like, maybe if I want to look up like a hobby or something that I could get into, right? Maybe then I could be like, oh, like I use the internet to look up like stuff like that. But as for like actual like as for like the like, I don't know, I just might need a break from it all. Like, that's just how it is at this point. Like, I don't know, like, I feel like maybe part of the reason I don't have many interests in life right now is because most of my life has been on the computer. So, like, and then the things that I would want to do on the computer, I just don't have interest in. So it's like, oh, well, now what? Like, it's you know, it's kind of like that, right? Like, and I think this is kind of one of the issues that I feel like I've had throughout my life. And I think, honestly, maybe I really should have been, like, less on the computer growing up. because now it's like I don't feel like I really have a solid substitute plan. Like whatever passion I have long term, it's probably gonna have to be technology based. I just have to find out what that is, because at the moment I just don't think it exists for me right now. I mean, I don't mean that to say it like literally doesn't exist. It'd probably be more just like maybe I haven't found it yet. Either way though, um, yeah, that's just kind of my thing. Um, I don't really have much else to say. I'll be completely honest. This video is probably not even gonna go up until tomorrow. Like I'm just doing this recording now. Um, um, I'm just doing this recording now, honestly. Um, I'm just gonna have two soundtracks in this video over it, and one will probably be like playing halfway again, because it's like a 40-minute video. So yeah, don't expect like I don't know. That's just how I feel right now, as a whole. Um, outside of that, mentally I'm fine. It's just maybe just like mentally like drained right now, and just like a lack of understanding is like my mindset right now. But yeah, I mean it is what it is. Um, yeah, no, that's just it. Like, but we'll see what goes on. That'll be it, I think. I'll probably edit this video tomorrow. So this, you probably won't see this up until tomorrow. So a lot of the things I'm talking about were like it's like Tuesday before midnight. Yeah, it's just irrelevant at that point, but it's fine. Well, I'll see y'all whenever this gets uploaded. Peace out and have a good one.